Hey y'all, it's me again. I'm gonna continue reading from my book. The hurricane bears down on Galveston. A heavy, persistent rain started around noon as the barometer plummeted and winds grew stronger. The hurricane was aiming dead at Galveston. All bridges to the mainland were underwater. Boats were useless in such conditions. No one could leave the island. The city's telephone, electric, and gas utilities blinked out. People waded and swam away from the encroaching surf toward the slightly higher ground, midtown. The Gulf, Catherine Veeder Pauls, I think that's how you say her middle name, said years later, looked like a great gray wall about 50 feet high and moving slowly toward the island. Finally sensing danger with the hurricane bearing down on them, Galvestonians were trapped on their sandbar. At mid-afternoon, Isaac Klein waded nearly 2 miles to home. The air was filled with flying bricks, masonry, roof slates, timbers, even entire roofs. Dodging those missiles, Klein also skirted down electric wires, some sputtering and burning like long sulphurous snakes. At home, he found the water around his house waist deep. About 50 neighbors crowded in, drawn by the house's sturdy construction. When Joe arrived, the brothers stepped outside. Should they seek shelter inland? Isaac was loath to move Cora, pregnant and ill at the time. Aside from the wind and water, the airborne debris might harm his 3 little girls. The house was built to stand. A sudden rise in water forced the decision to stay put. Thousands of desperate individual dramas unfolded. Henry Johnson, a black laborer, recently arrived in Galveston, took refuge in his boarding house near the center of town. The wind rocked the house back and forth like a barrel, Johnson remembered. When the back porch collapsed, with the house likely to follow, he fled outside. Neighborhood men helped people leave by pushing clumps of debris out of the way with long poles. White or black, Johnson said later, it made no difference. Everyone was treated alike in the crisis. Someone took him to the Union Railroad Passenger Depot, a substantial public building. It was already crowded with refugees and their animals. For hours, people kept straggling in, many naked and bleeding with broken arms, some crying or wild gibberish. Windows broke, but somehow the depot itself held. Giuseppe, I think that's how you say that name, and Concetta Rizzo, immigrants from Italy, lived near the beach in the east end of town. Their grandson, Jimmy LaCume, I think that's how you say that last name, but I'm not sure. A lifelong Galvestonian, now 71 years old, recounts the story as it has passed down through the family. One of Giuseppe's brothers came to the house in a rowboat. He only had room for Concetta and her daughter, Jimmy's mother, then 7 years old. Okay, said Giuseppe, come back for me. Before the boat could return, the house was swept away and Giuseppe was lost. Concetta and her daughter went to nearby Sacred Heart Church, where the dome soon collapsed, and then to St. Mary's University, where on the second floor they rode out the storm, wondering about Giuseppe's fate. Please rate, comment, and subscribe down below. And if you're on TikTok, please follow me. I need more followers. I need a lot of followers. Okay? So please follow me. I need it. And I'm selling stuff on Mercari and eBay. I'm selling the same things on both. Please, if you want my username to look up my stuff faster, please comment down below, okay? Bye.